London museums are some of the finest in the world, and beside from the obvious experience of art, culture, and history, offers an inexperienced gateway into a stunning architecture. In this video, I will show you my ultimate guide on which one are worth your time and what to expect and look out for in each. Welcome to my channel Ricky's in London. Please do like and subscribe to my channel, giving you the ultimate guide to the museums of London. So let's start with probably the safest suggestion on the list, the National History Museum. From its iconic entrance, you know you're in for a treat, and with over 80 million items inside, you can expect all the natural wonders of the world, beautifully presented and displayed. There are a lot of things to see and a lot to learn. You will definitely love it. The National History Museum is free to enter. It is open daily from 10 a.m. to 5:50 p.m. Now, if you're looking for something truly London, especially for train lovers, then definitely check out the London Transport Museum, situated right next to Covent Gardens. This is in central London, as with other places on the list. I always enjoy special themes with the museum as it allows a more focused and unique visit. Here you have taken through the history of transport within London, which back then to the extent was leading the way around the world. Its opening does a great job for transporting you to a Georgian and Victorian times, where public transport just does not exist, especially not on a massive scale. Emergency technology were racing up to keep up with a spiraling population, and it is really makes you think about the fundamental changes that mass transport provided 150 years ago. Suddenly, you could work or go to sporting events, and with the roads being full of capacity, it is clear that London's only solution was to build the world's first underground network. Also covered in the underground's role in the First World War. Just after that, it became the bomb shelter for its population. This is a beautiful place to be if you love transport. This is the British Museum. It is no surprise then that inside the magnificent building is a vast unique collections of 8 million items spanning continents, oceans, and cultures. Even if some of those items have been brought into question, but its Greek-inspired exterior doesn't really prepare you for what is immediately inside. The Great Court was designed at the turn of the millennium by Foster and Partners, who is also responsible for the Gherkin and the City Hall. This is Europe's largest covered public square, and it's made up of over 3,000 panes of glass, no two of which are the same. This is a beautiful place to be, lots of things to see and learn. The British Museum is located in central London. You can use Elizabeth line to come here. And again, this museum is free to enter. The British Museum opening hours are 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. The Cutty Sark was at this time known as the fastest ship in the world due to his unique design and his enormous sails. A Victorian cargo ship that brought 10,000 teachers from China to London, a journey that would take about 3 months each way. Following a fire in 2007 damaging 3 of his decks to an extent because you are walking through an actual ship. This is less of a museum and more of a walkable time capsule, as you get to explore the conditions that were actually lived in. This is what makes this trip so unique. The highlight though is stepping out onto its elevated deck and trying to imagine what life would have been like on the open sea. National Art Gallery is right next to Trafalgar Square, and overlooking it is the National Gallery with London's greatest collections of European painting. The National Gallery lets you tour the sweeping story of European arts without ever crossing the channel, from medieval altarpieces which hold the Bible's stories in rich yet two-dimensional details art. Just to remind you all, the National Gallery is free to enter. In the National Gallery, there are over 2,300 paintings dating from the mid-13th century to 19th century. There is a lot of things regarding the Bible over here, from the birth of Jesus, beautiful paintings of our Virgin Mary, and the crucifying of Jesus. There are a lot of paintings in 3D that are really beautiful. The Science Museum is certainly worth a visit for lovers of space, aviation and medicine, all of which are covered in detail over here. The Science Museum is a major museum on Exhibition Road in South Kensington. It was founded in 1857. It attracts over 3.3 million visitors annually. The Science Museum is free to enter. Opening hours are 10 to 6. You will also see the lander that took the astronauts to the moon in 1969. There are lots of things to learn over here. You can also find out how the space age started in 1957 with the launch of Sputnik 1. If you like this video, please do like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.